The views and opinions expressed in the following program are those of the speaker and don't necessarily represent those of the station, its staff, management, or ownership.
Good morning, Hudson Valley, and welcome to the Chamber Sunrise Show. This is the Dutchess County Regional Chamber of Commerce, and my name is Rich Kleban. I am the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, and I am joined this morning by Lauren Hoffman.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I am the Marketing and Communications Coordinator.
And you were introducing yourself because I can never get your title right.
It's okay. I still forgive you.
We're standing in this morning for our President and CEO, Frank Costello Jr., who is probably enjoying himself somewhere, sleeping late, sleeping
all of those
early.
Nice things.
We're doing this for the second week in a row. I'm very happy to have you as my co-host.
Happy to be here
today on this first day of May.
I know. Happy May.
Happy May. Unbelievable. The year is flying. It's springtime. It'll soon be summer. We're planning balloon festivals.
Yes, we are.
and everything else in between. We want to mention that our show this morning is sponsored by HealthQuest, the region's trusted name in healthcare, and we thank them for sponsoring each week our Chamber Sunrise Show here on this iHeartMedia station. So we have, I think, recovered, at least I have kind of recovered from 40 Under 40 last week.
It was a wonderful event.
Incredible night.
Yes.
Where we honored 40 of the top individuals in Dutchess County who were making a difference in their professional work life and their communities. And
very inspiring.
We had music and we had lights and food and sound and people on stage. And it was a lot of fun. We had fun planning it. It's good when it's over.
Yes.
but it's a great
I hope everybody enjoyed the pictures on Facebook.
Yeah, tons of shares and likes and hashtags, and that's your world.
That is my world.
Doing a great job with it.
Thanks.
So we're now into May, though. We have 40 Under 40 happened, and we had business after hours last week, and we had a lot of stuff happening in April. Big contact breakfast with Rob Rollison, but now we're into May. So let's talk about what's happening this week.
Well, Monday we have tomorrow we have Hudson Valley Young Professionals will have their new member meet and greet at our chamber offices at 5:30 in the afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it.
After work.
Exactly, after work, so that new members of that group can get together, meet the planning committee, maybe get involved a little bit more than just showing up for things, and learn a little bit more about it. So that's a great opportunity. And then also on Monday at 3 o'clock, so you can attend both, we're going to have a ribbon cutting for the grand opening at Crew Restaurant over on Route 9.
You know Crew.
I do know Crew. I'm going to give a shout out to my boyfriend Vince, who's a sous chef over there. So you know the food is going to be amazing.
Food is amazing. So we're cutting a ribbon for them.
Yep. That'll be nice for their new private party room. They are calling it The Vine. So it's very beautiful. Becky did a great job.
Good.
And then on Tuesday, May 3rd at noon, we're going to have another ribbon cutting for Adelphi University. They're celebrating 40 years in business. Oh. Yeah, so that's a big deal.
40 years that's a good number.
It is a good number.
Yeah.
We just celebrated the 40 Under 40, so there you go.
40 is the number of the day.
And it is the number of the day. Also on Tuesday, I'm going to be running again so that, I can burn off some of those calories from the 40 Under 40 event. And that'll be over by Moriarty Physical Therapy for the Run Local Team Training Program. We're getting ready for that 5K for Walkway Over the Hudson's marathon week. So that'll be good. And then we are going to jump right ahead to next Saturday, May 7th. We have our Health and Wellness Fair.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be at the Poughkeepsie Galleria.
It's a big deal.
It is a big deal. It's at the Poughkeepsie Galleria. It starts at noon, goes until 5 o'clock, and we're sold out. We have vendors that are they suit every need that is health related that you could possibly think of. I mean, we've got massage therapists, we've got a therapy pony coming in that's going to be there to be, kind of like a petting zoo, but also to learn more about therapy animals other than dogs. And we're going to have a blood drive going on. We have demonstrations from karate people. Moriarty Physical Therapy is going to come in and do demonstrations on different ways to be fit and healthy in terms of your physical health, and just all kinds of different things happening all night. We're also going to have a band come in and perform. So, we're really hoping that everybody decides to spend the day at the mall. We're hoping for a rainy day. Yeah. So that way everybody won't be like, oh, I want to be outside, and they'll come and join us at the mall.
Mother's Day, right?
Exactly.
On Sunday.
That's right.
So if anyone's like me,
leave it to the last minute. Yep.
So I know we're going to be at Center Court in the mall and
all through the whole first floor.
And so this is the official kickoff of Expo season.
Yes.
For the Chamber. So
Yes.
we have a couple of sponsors, I know.
We have quite a few sponsors. Let's see. Our main sponsors are HealthQuest and Fidelis Care. And then our media sponsor, is the Poughkeepsie Journal. And then we have just a whole bunch of different vendors. That whole list of vendors is available on our website, dcrcoc.org.
You're good.
Thanks.
Thank you. And there's something else happening, I know, on Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday, the Foundation's Leadership Dutchess class is hosting a derby party. So for those of you who remember our gala a few years ago where we did the Kentucky Derby theme, well, they're reprising that, but a lot cooler because it's down in Cold Spring at these, what is that place? It is the Thank you for saving
Therapeutic Equestrian Center.
There you go. I was totally going to butcher that. But it's down in Cold Spring. So you get to watch the horses. They're going to do a horse parade. You get to wear your fancy hat if you're a lady. You get to wear your nice suit if you're a guy.
Well, can guys wear fancy hats?
Absolutely.
No?
We don't judge.
Okay.
We don't judge.
A couple of mint juleps and no one will know.
Exactly.
Right?
You'll be trading hats all night. But then they're also going to have a couple of races from the actual Kentucky Derby up on the big screen. So you can actually feel like you're down in Kentucky.
So I know this is the Leadership Dutchess class that our Chamber Foundation runs, and we've got, I think, 30 or 31 individuals who have been doing this a year long, and this is almost their final exam, so to speak. They've gotten dozens of sponsors.
So many sponsors.
Too many to even rattle off, but they're all on our website.
Yes.
And it's going to be a party. It's going to be a great time. It's a beautiful venue out there. We just cut a ribbon for them a couple of weeks back, the Therapeutic Equestrian Center. And so if you can make it, we still have a couple of tickets available.
Yeah.
You can get all that information on our website, chamberfdn.org.
Absolutely.
Or go to dcrcoc.org and
click on the foundation tab.
All of that kind of stuff. So big day coming up next Saturday.
Yes.
Between our expo and the Derby party.
Absolutely.
A couple of other things as we're kicking off May. Our small business partner of the month is Minuteman Press in their Wappinger Falls location. We have a flavor of the month, and that's Henry's at the Farm at Buttermilk Falls Inn in Milton. And our awareness cause of the month is stroke awareness, and that is being sponsored by HealthQuest. And HealthQuest is also our sponsor this morning, and HealthQuest is also sponsoring our Health Expo.
Yeah. Yes.
They are. It said so on the piece of paper that I have.
I'm glad you're still reading it.
Anyway, that's what's going on this week. That's just this week. And so
we like to keep it busy.
We do keep busy. We have our Foundation Golf Tournament that's coming up at the end of the month. We've got, as we said earlier, our Balloon Festival is the planning is well underway.
You can get your tickets already for the admission in advance. We've got all access weekend passes as well as Friday and Saturday in advance. That's balloonfesthv.com. So you can check out all kinds of information about that.
That's great. So we're going to take a quick break. We have a couple of guests who are on the way in. We will be speaking first with Lisa Morris, the Director of Marketing at Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. And then I know John Garrity is on the way in from Mental Health America of Dutchess County. He is the development manager for them. And so we'll take a quick break and hear from our sponsor, HealthQuest, and be right back. Hang on.
You can't see me, which used to be the way I liked it. I spent my life hiding behind tables, pillows, and excuses.
Pray or not, here I come.
So the moment I started looking forward to events with friends and family was the moment I knew that weight loss surgery was the best decision I'd ever made.
Life's too short to spend even one more day hiding. If you've been considering weight loss surgery, find out if you'd be a good candidate at one of HealthQuest's free seminars. They're offered at both Putnam Hospital Center and Vassar Brothers Medical Center. Even if you've tried every diet under the sun, are struggling with diabetes, other medical conditions, or think nothing will work, you owe it to yourself to find out if weight loss surgery might be for you. Visit healthquest.org/weight loss surgery to learn more about times and locations, or call 845-230-4797 to reserve your spot today.
Stop hiding. Take the first step to change and a happier, healthier you.
And we're back on the Chamber Sunrise Show. This is Rich Kleban from the Dutchess County Regional Chamber of Commerce and Lauren Hoffman,
the Marketing and Communications Coordinator.
So we've got that down now. And of course, we are sponsored this morning by HealthQuest, the region's trusted name in healthcare. We want to welcome our first guest. Lisa Morris, the Director of Marketing for Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Happy
Lisa.
May?
Happy May. Happy early morning in May.
Very early
Very
morning.
early in the morning.
So we were just talking during the commercial. It's been a year just about since your rebrand.
It's been just about a year since we unveiled our new branding. And yeah, I was kind of joking off camera, so to speak, that I'm a little more relaxed this May 1st than I was last year.
Well, I remember it going very, very smoothly. And certainly now everywhere you look is Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union and the green and the blue and the white and everything seemingly going together.
Yeah, our Valley icon has really taken hold, and I think people recognize that it's a much better depiction of the type of community institution that we are and how focused we are on our community.
And I want to mention, Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union is everywhere that we are with
we
the
try
chamber.
to be.
Tremendous supporters over the course of the year. Of course, one of our corporate supporters with a campaign throughout the year, balloon festival sponsors and expos, and you do a breakfast, and anytime we ask, you're there.
Thank you.
We appreciate
try to
that
be.
support.
Yeah, I'm excited for Saturday. That's Brian Arico is one of our branch managers, and he's in the class who's putting together that Derby party.
Yeah.
So I can imagine it's going to be really, really great. I've heard some of their ideas.
They've done a great job.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, is sort of learning how to do those things. So tell us what's happening.
You know, there's so much going on. I mean, last year we had the new rebrand, and then we also had our computer upgrade, which if anybody has any type of business with a computer system that needs to all change at once, it's kind of like building a house from the ground up.
With one hammer.
With one hammer, yes, yeah.
And 3 nails.
And 3 nails, yes. Not really IKEA, but now that's kind of like over with, we're taking a breath and we're like, oh my goodness. And so, we're getting back into all of the things that people expect from us and stuff. And we never really stopped the level of service. We were so excited when we got our member service results this past year, because even despite those big projects, we still scored a 96% satisfaction rate among our members. So
that's awesome.
We're really proud of our staff for being able to keep everything up at the same time. It was really great. But one of the things I think that people forget about is that we are a community credit union. And so whether you live, work, worship, attend school, or volunteer in Dutchess, Ulster, Orange, or Putnam County, you can take part in our financial services. And we do have a full range. We're members of the chamber because one of the major things that we offer is business accounts.
Sure.
And so we really enjoy going to all of the networking events that we have with you guys, because it's our chance to reach out to the business community and give them a taste of what we do offer and stuff. And for many of us, John and I were talking while we were waiting, and, we joke that the credit union originally was an IBM credit union.
Right.
And as we know, IBM stands for I've been moved.
Yes.
In the old days, you were transferred a bunch of different places. And so we actually have members in all 50 states now.
Wow.
And we took a look, and it's more than 70 foreign countries.
Wow.
So we have 263,000 members. And with that expanse, you can imagine that they can't all come into a branch at the same time.
Right.
So we've had to keep up with all the technology that you find in the financial world these days. So we've got mobile banking, text banking. You can snap a picture of your check and deposit it and stuff like that.
I take full use of all
you
of that.
You do.
Yes.
You're the one. You're clogging the line.
Yes,
yeah,
I totally.
We pay her a lot of
problems.
Checks, a lot of checks.
It's funny. I found out that my mother just got a smartphone.
Oh. Scary stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. For those of you who couldn't see, Lauren's eyes just did the old Homer Simpson. And, I love my mother. And the reason I can say this story is because she lives in Texas. She won't be listening at the moment. But one of the first things I thought of was, I wonder if my brother down in Texas is going to teach her how to do mobile banking.
Well, because you have to wait till 9 o'clock when the branch opens. And you have to sign the back of your check and walk it to the window, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
And we're always happy to see you. We really are.
absolutely.
But times have changed. And obviously the credit union has kept up with those times.
Yeah. We have to. And, our members expect it and they deserve it.
Right.
So yeah, it's funny because, you don't necessarily think of your local financial institution as offering those types of services all the time. So she's mastered internet banking. So I'm hoping that the mobile banking will just be the next step for her.
That's great.
So
That's great. Other things that are happening. I know we were talking about a couple of events that are on the horizon.
We have a group called the HVFCU Crew. And this is a group of employees that get together and go out and do random acts of kindness around the region. And I have to say that our staff love to do this. It's so much fun to just walk into a place. A couple weeks ago, they delivered lunch to the volunteers at Habitat for Humanity in Newburgh.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Just to surprise them and say thank you, because they're the kind of office volunteers. They're not the ones necessarily out banging the hammers and building the houses. Sure. Last month we found out that the Dutchess County SPCA had a broken washing machine. Oh. They were in desperate need of a washing machine. And of course, people are like, do they wash the cats in the washing machine? And we're like, no, they wash the blankets and all those other things and stuff. But we were actually able to work with one of the local Lowe's stores, and they gave us a great deal on a floor model, and we were able to bring it up to them. And it's small things like that, that it really helps pieces of the community.
One of our 40 Under 40 honorees, Roy Wilkins, is a member of your HVFCU crew.
Roy, actually, I need to give him a shout out. Roy was the genesis for the crew.
Really?
He was one of the original creators, and he really pushed for this as a great idea. And he's one of our stars. Yeah, we're real proud of Roy.
Hey,
awesome.
You mentioned community, obviously, and we talked about that earlier. But the organization is so entrenched in the community, and obviously there's the services and the financial aspects, and that's all. You almost take that for granted. But this whole community, the businesses that are here, the organizations that just make it what it is, and really makes us stand out.
And we really try to be involved in things that we know our members are interested in the community. So like this year, for the first time, we got involved in Restaurant Week. The Valley Table hosts this big event twice a year where they bring restaurants from all over the region, as far north as Ulster and Dutchess and as far south as Westchester County. This year, there were 237 restaurants, I think, in March. And you get to have a 3-course meal for a fixed price. That's outstanding. And so sometimes you can go to a restaurant that maybe you wouldn't necessarily try because you think, it's a little too, but believe me, it's like really good.
And it's worth it.
I went out several nights in March when I shouldn't have, but that's coming up again in November, and it's going to be 2 weeks, November 1st through the 13th.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So, and we're really encouraging some more Dutchess County restaurants to think about joining in, because I'm sure that there are some who haven't heard about this yet, or who, would like to get involved, and if they just contact the Valley Table, I know that they'll be happy to talk to them.
Yep, great chefs all around the valley.
We are so blessed. When my husband and I go on vacation and stuff, and like you hit Florida, and it's like chain, and it's like, where's the mom and pop restaurants? And it's like, oh wait, that's right, we live near the Culinary Institute of America. That's what it is. And the nice thing is, even our culinary grads are working in some of the chains around here. So some of our chains are better than the other chains.
Another thing that we seemingly take for granted here in the area. Your website, want to mention that?
Nice and simple. It's the abbreviation for the credit union, hvfcu.org.
And all of the services that are offered, businesses,
consumers. Regular consumers, families, everything. You can go to there. And I'm going to preview, we're going to have a new website coming before the end of this year. That's one of the major things that our department's working on right now. So
you guys like
we're going to have a nice refresh. Right? Yeah, it's like we weren't quite done yet. So so you'll see a nice, fresh new website probably before November.
Oh, good for you. We appreciate again everything that you do, and you personally, I know, are extremely involved in the credit union certainly as well. So,
thanks so much for having me on, even if it is 7 a.m. in the morning.
It's early, but it's going to be a great day.
Okay, there you go.
Everything is uphill.
It is.
Here.
That's right. Exactly.
There you go.
And including my nap at 3:00. Maybe.
You've been listening to Lisa Morris. She's the Director of Marketing at Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. The website, one more time?
hvfcu.org.
Excellent. Well, thanks again for getting up with us. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with John Garrity from Mental Health America of Dutchess County. Hang on.
I did it for my kids. I did it so I'll be able to dance at my son's wedding.
I did it so I could walk Bailey around the block without getting winded.
Whatever your reason for considering weight loss surgery, let HealthQuest help you take the next step. Find out if you'd be a good candidate at one of their free seminars. They're offered at both Putnam Hospital Center and Vassar Brothers Medical Center.
I did it to help with my diabetes.
Even if you've tried every diet under the sun, are struggling with diabetes, other medical conditions, or think nothing will work, you owe it to yourself to find out if weight loss surgery might be right for you.
I did it for me.
Visit healthquest.org/weight loss surgery to learn more about times and locations, or call 845-230-4797 to reserve your spot today.
Do it for yourself. Take the first step to change and a happier, healthier you.
And we're back on the Chamber Sunrise Show, sponsored by HealthQuest, the region's trusted name in healthcare. Once again, I'm Rich Kleban, Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of the Dutchess County Regional Chamber of Commerce. My co-host this morning is Lauren Hoffman, who gets to say her own title because I can't.
The Marketing and Communications Coordinator. You're going to make me mess it up, making me laugh.
Thank you. And we're joined now by John Garrity. John is the Development Manager of Mental Health America, Dutchess County. I know it's Mental Health Awareness Month. Starting now.
Yes, today
1st.
is the first day. And thank you for having me, Rich and Lauren. It's a pleasure to be here this morning.
Thank you for being with us. So tell us what's happening at Mental Health America.
So May, as you know, is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we've got a lot planned. Kicking off today at Bowdoin Park is an event for Children's Mental Health Awareness Week within the month. And it's from 2 to 5 p.m. We'll have food and talk about mental health, and it's being planned by our Family Support and Advocacy Services Department. They've got a lot going on. I don't know the full details, but you should just come out and join us because it's free.
That's the park that's behind the mall, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think off of Smith, right? Off of no.
Whatever that road is.
Sheaf Road. Yes.
Absolutely. Right off Route 9, Sheaf Road. There you go.
The big county park.
2 o'clock
beautiful.
This afternoon. You're
I'm going to be there later today. I'll be, exhausted, but I'll be there.
It's a long day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But after that, we've got the art show opening on a first Friday in Poughkeepsie. So that's Mayor Rollison's initiative.
Absolutely.
I think this will be the second first Friday.
They kicked it off last month. Yeah. Had a great turnout. Lots of people hanging out in the city.
Big supporters of that.
We're looking forward to that big turnout again because our art show opens at 4 p.m. and it'll stay open. And we're hoping to get a lot of foot traffic from people just kind of like wandering in.
Where's that?
It's at 317 Main Street at the Heritage Center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, next to the Artist Palette.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I know there's going to be a ceremony of sorts at the Bardavon to sort of kick off the evening, and then people can cruise up and down Main Street, get something to eat, go check out the exhibits. Really just taking in everything that the city of Poughkeepsie has to offer. That's coming up this Friday evening. So glad you folks are a part of that.
Yeah, we're really excited to be a part of that, and it just fell into place. We didn't know it was going to be a first Friday when we first set this up, but it was a good, fortunate turn of events.
There you go. Very good.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And it actually the art show features artists that they participate in programs, and we've had a number of amazing artists, a lot of great work. So you really should come out and see it.
Very great.
Great. And you can just walk in, obviously, right?
Yep, walk in. It's free again. We'll have some food available, and food always gets people. So
sure does.
Good. What else is happening this month?
So later on in the month, we've got our annual meeting. That's May 17th, and that's going to be at the Poughkeepsie Grand. Tickets are available online. That is not free, sorry to say, but members get a discount. So please check out our website. It's www.mhadutchess.org, and you'll see an advert for the annual meeting.
Okay. That's coming up on the 17th, you said?
Yeah, and it features a Broadway performer. I don't know if you've heard of Wambui Bahati by any chance.
I have not, but
no, but she's a great performer. She suffers from a serious and persistent mental illness, and she talks about that and uses it in her one-woman show performances.
Okay.
Awesome.
She's well known, I think, in the industry. So,
right.
Yeah.
Certainly, cool. Any awareness that you can help provide and get people more aware of what's happening, and being more tolerant, obviously, of
even just talking about it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. Other events? Where does that?
Yeah, we've got more events coming.
It's a busy month.
So our big fundraiser, it's awareness walk. We call it Stomp Out Stigma, and so that is near the end of the month. It's May 21st on Saturday. That takes place on the walkway over the Hudson, and we're teaming up with the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And sorry I didn't plug that earlier, but originally Tina was supposed to be here with me. Tina Lee, she is I think marketing director at NAMI. And this is our second year doing it together, and it's great to team up with NAMI. It brings a lot more people out. We want to get the word out. We want people to come and walk with us. It's going to be a beautiful day, I'm sure.
Of course it is.
We hope, yeah.
So that's on Saturday the 21st.
Yes, and that'll be at 10 a.m.
All right.
And again, you could go to our website. It's mhadutchess.org. Check out, you'll see, a revolving banner, and one of the events will be Stomp Out Stigma. Click on that, and you could join us on CrowdRise, which is an online fundraising platform.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, we've already raised over $5,000, which is pretty amazing. Because last year, that's how much we raised as of the walk. Yep. So
wow,
we're ahead of last year.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
And we were talking to Lisa Morris earlier from the Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union, and just talking about the sense of support in the community. Folks here in the Hudson Valley getting together, raising awareness for various causes. We had the Anderson Center for Autism was our April Autism Awareness Month, and we're doing Stroke Awareness this month officially, but we will unofficially help with the mental health awareness as well. So. It's just great to see so many people coming out, so many businesses that are help supporting the effort as a way of making our society better.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And if you'd like, I could go through the list of businesses supporting us this year so
love to
far.
Hear them. I'm
and
sure
we're
many
still
of them
taking on
our members. Yeah.
Yes. We've got Health Alliance, which includes the Westchester Medical Center, Mid-Hudson Regional Hospital. Lola's Cafe has supported us every year since inception. Wonderful place. It's right under the bridge.
Right.
We've got Bob's Auto, Astor Services, the Children's Home of Kingston, People Incorporated, and Berkshire Farm Center for and Services for Youth, as well as Mill Street Loft.
Great,
very nice.
Great list of businesses and organizations. So
absolutely.
And again, all the information is on your website. Why don't we say that one more time?
It's mhadutchess.org.
Terrific. And other events, or are we done with after the walk?
I think we probably do have other events. We've got a lot going on during Children's Mental Health Week, planned by our family support group. So if you come on later today, you can just come and check it out. It's a free event, and you'll learn about, I think they've got a movie night going on. They've got workshops, fun things to do for kids. And all through the month, we've got a lot going on. I think there's also a mental health forum coming up, and it'll be at MHA. And that's hosted by the county puts that on, but it'll be at our site, which is 253 Mansion Street.
So if you're driving around today, nice spring day out there, stop by Bowden Park between 2 and 5. Free event, like you say. Find out what's happening with Mental Health America, Dutchess County. Tell us, John, as development manager, what other things are you responsible for during the year?
So I do fundraising and events. We have a lot of events throughout the whole year. We've got an indoor golf tournament in February, which it's pretty exciting. We had 90 people come out in February. It was a nice day actually, but usually during the winter people don't have a place to play golf, and they go to DC Indoor Golf, which opened up a new location in Wappingers as well.
Right.
So we play throughout the whole day, and it's a great fundraiser. We also have our gala that's coming up in September. We've got the annual meeting coming up. We've got we sell wreaths. We sell anemones, which the sale just ended in April. Beautiful flowers, beautiful wreaths, and
just in time for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also I manage the IT department as well, and at a nonprofit you kind of wear many hats.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys wear many hats too.
Yes, we do.
Doing the radio today.
On Saturday we'll be wearing derby hats.
Yes, on Saturday we will be.
But that's a whole nother. Let's not get into that.
Need some mint juleps first.
Well, so you're busy, John. Let's put it that way. Well, we appreciate you coming in early this morning. I know it's going to be a long day for you, but we want to make sure people are aware of what's happening during Mental Health Awareness Month and what's happening with Mental Health America of Dutchess County.
And Tina would be, she'd be upset with me if I didn't mention NAMI again. So it's NAMIMidHudson.org. I'll just throw that in there. Sorry.
Okay, we want Tina to be happy, and we'll have her back on another show. Tina's been our guest a couple of times on the show. So one more time, that website where people can find out information.
So you could go to www.mhadutchess.org.
Well, we appreciate you coming in again, John, and everything that you do and that the organization does. It really helps, as we said earlier, it helps the community be what it is.
Thank you.
So we appreciate that. We're just about out of time, Lauren.
Goodbye.
We've had a great show today. Not only has John Garrity been with us from Mental Health America of Dutchess County, but we were joined earlier by Lisa Morris from Hudson Valley Federal Credit Union. They are celebrating 1 year of a rebrand, and they've got all sorts of events that they are doing. We too at the Chamber have a lot of events coming up. We were talking earlier about our Health and Wellness Expo next Saturday. Please stop by the Galleria for that. We've got our Derby party from Leadership Dutchess. That's coming up next Saturday. Make your reservations for that. A lot of ribbon cuttings this week.
All kinds of stuff.
There's a lot happening. Again, information about our Balloon Festival
is balloonfesthv.com.
And that's that's all the information, all the time and information we have. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.